Hey, welcome back to the series that we've been doing on Evermore. I've been going track by track to see if I can find a deeper meaning within each of the songs. Today we're on track 3, which is titled Gold Rush, so let's just get straight into it.
Gleaming, twinkling, eyes like sinking ships on waters, so inviting, I almost jump in.
So that's a pretty interesting production choice. It's very light and almost sounds like a choir to me a little bit. But let me read those first lyrics. The intro said, Gleaming, twinkling, eyes like sinking ships on waters, so inviting I almost jump in. For this, I kind of think of a first encounter with a person because I feel like the first thing that you're looking at when you see a person is either their eyes or maybe their teeth. Like you just get attracted to facial features first. And when she says inviting, that kind of makes me think that she's just getting lost in them, and the fact that they're sinking ships on water make me think that they're blue. But let's just keep listening.
Like a gold rush, gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face in a red flush. I don't like that anyone without a feel your touch. Everybody wants you, everybody wonders what it would be like to love you. Walk past, quick brush. I don't like slow motion, double vision in rose blush. I don't like that falling feels like flying till the bone crush. Everybody wants you, but I don't like a gold rush.
I can't even hide my excitement about this. Based on the title, I was hoping that it would maybe have something to do with an actual gold rush, because if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I like to make any sort of historical references if I can. So I'm excited about these lyrics. That chorus said, I don't like a gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face in a red flush. I don't like that anyone would die to feel your touch. Everybody wants you. Everyone wonders what it would be like to love you. Walk past, quick brush. I don't like slow motion, double vision, and a rose blush. I don't like that falling feels like flying till the bone crush. Everybody wants you, but I don't like a gold rush. So obviously that makes me think of one of the gold rushes that have happened in history. I think the most popular one is the one about California. It was in like the 1850s, I want to say. And they had like upwards of probably like 500,000, maybe a little bit less, people migrating to California in hopes for riches. And I like that she kind of compares that to a relationship, because maybe she's thinking of this one person as golden and it's like a prize to be had and like everybody wants it. So she's like feeling that pressure of everyone around her seeing this person, and like she's in competition with them in a sense, because they all want that gold or that prize, and that's that person for her. Another interesting reference that maybe isn't a real reference, but I'm going to make it one, is red flush obviously makes me think of embarrassment and rosy cheeks, but with red flush and then not long after saying bone crush, it makes me think of the gold rush again, because unfortunately, the gold rush didn't happen without a lot of bloodshed as well. And it was mostly to the indigenous people of that area. And as people were migrating, they weren't really taking no for an answer. So that's kind of what happened. And so I wonder if it's like a light reference to like the pressure that she's feeling in this relationship. I don't want to make it seem like it's comparing the two, because it's obviously very different, but it's just kind of a comparison that I'm kind of thinking about. But so far, this song is exciting me.
It'd be like to grow up that beautiful, with your hair falling into place like dominoes. I see me padding across your wooden floors, with my Eagles t-shirt hanging from the door. At dinner parties, I call you out on your contrarian shit. And the coastal town we wander around had never seen a love as pure as it. And then it fades into the gray of my day-old tea, 'cause you could never be, 'cause I don't like a gold.
All right, so that first verse said, What must it be like to grow up that beautiful? With your hair falling into place like dominoes, I see me padding across your wooden floors with my Eagles t-shirt hanging on the door. At dinner parties, I call you out on your contrarian shit. In the coastal town, we wandered around, never seen a love as pure as it. And then it fades into the gray like my day old tea, because it could never be. First part about this person's look and their hair, it kind of makes me think that they are effortlessly attractive. It doesn't take them much effort, and it also doesn't take a lot of effort for people to notice the beauty that this person has. Then the part that says at dinner parties that call you out on the contrarian shit doesn't believe in the popular opinion. They always want to just have a different opinion or devil's advocate all the time. So I guess this person isn't afraid to call them out. I'm like, just agree, like just be pleasant in a way. Like don't argue. But the one interesting lyric that I find is then it fades into the gray like my day old tea. We've heard a couple color references in the song already, obviously, but gray kind of makes me think of love loss or sadness in this perspective. And I wonder if she's referring to that gold rush again because, like I mentioned earlier, there was hundreds of thousands of people going for obviously a lot of gold, but not everyone that went obviously was successful. So I wonder if she's maybe thinking about her life if she maybe wouldn't have been the person that won the competition or got there first in a sense, and like how the relationship have happened if she wasn't the one, because clearly there's a line of people waiting for this person. So that's another interesting thing to maybe consider.
'Cause I don't like a gold rush, gold rush. I don't like anticipating my face in a red flush. I don't like that anyone without a feel your touch. Everybody wants you, everybody wonders what it would be like to love you. Walk past, quick brush. I don't like slow motion, double vision in rose blush. I don't like the falling feels like flying till the bone crush. Everybody wants you, but I don't like a gold rush.
So it did go back into that chorus, but one lyric I wanted to talk about was where she says, I don't like slow motion, double vision, and a rose blush. Double vision makes me think of glasses, and then rose blush obviously makes me think of rose colored glasses. And I know that's a reference where people are saying like honeymoon phase, or maybe you're just choosing to see the brighter side of every situation. Because, like, maybe obviously this person is great, but at the same time, maybe she's only choosing to see the good things because, you know, that saying where like all that glitters is not gold. So maybe that's also a thing to consider as well.
What must it be like to grow up that beautiful with your hair falling into place like dominoes? My mind turns your life into folklore. I can't dare.
That's a funny connection between the sister albums to mention folklore. I guess that also serves as confirmation that a lot of these songs are obviously made up, that we all kind of knew and you guys told me as well.
To dream about you anymore. At dinner parties, won't call you out on your contrarian shit. And the coastal town we never found, we'll never see. Love as pure as it, 'cause it fades into the gray. My day old tea, 'cause it will never be. Gleaming, twinkling, eyes like sinking ships on waters, so inviting, I almost jump in.
Hearing that beginning production again at the end of the song was kind of a full circle moment, but I also, hearing it the second time, it did sound like a little bit luxurious, so I wonder if that adds to the effect of what the song's about. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this song. I would venture out to say this is probably my favorite song on this album so far, and that's actually a difficult statement to say because honestly, Evermore has been 3 for 3 with me. I enjoyed Willow. It was a strong start, but it's probably my least favorite in comparison to the other two. Champagne Problems was obviously great. This one goes head to head with that to me. This one is almost like historical poetry in like the best way, so I really enjoyed this one. Like I mentioned in one of my other videos, I like the songs where I can play around with interpretation, and this one was another fun one to do. And this one was another fun one to do, so it kind of makes me excited to continue on with this album. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought of the song. Tell me if I'm missing anything. Add any perspective that I might be missing. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.